You're not being hit. He's not screaming at you. From the outside, everything looks fine. So why do you feel like you're slowly disappearing? If you can't quite explain what's wrong but you know something is, this video is for you. These are the unspoken signs nobody talks about. Here's what makes toxic relationships so dangerous. They don't always announce themselves. There's no dramatic moment where you think, this is it, this is toxic. Instead, it's 1,000 tiny cuts. It's the things that aren't said, the feelings you can't name, the version of yourself you barely recognize anymore. And because it's subtle, you start questioning yourself. Am I being too sensitive? Am I overreacting? No, you're not. Your body is trying to tell you something. Let's decode the signs. Sign 1. You're constantly editing yourself. Before you speak, you run through a mental checklist. Will this upset him? Is this the right time? How will he react? You've become a hostage negotiator in your own relationship, carefully managing his emotions while yours get buried deeper and deeper. Healthy love doesn't require you to shrink. Sign 2. You feel relief when he's not around. When his car pulls out of the driveway, when he goes out with friends, when he's away for work, you breathe differently. Your shoulders drop. You feel lighter. And then you feel guilty for feeling relieved. But listen, if his absence feels like freedom, his presence is a prison. Sign 3. You've stopped sharing the relationship with people who love you. You know why you don't tell your best friend what he said last night? Because you know what she'd say. You're isolating yourself to protect him, hiding the truth because deep down, you know if you said it out loud, you'd have to face it. Sign 4. Your accomplishments make him uncomfortable. You got a promotion, he's quiet. You're excited about a new opportunity, he finds a way to diminish it or make it about him. A partner should be your biggest cheerleader, not your competitor. If your light threatens him, he's not your person. And sign 5. You can't remember the last time you felt truly at peace. There's always an undercurrent of anxiety, waiting for the next mood shift, the next criticism disguised as a joke, the next time you'll have to defend your reality. You're exhausted, and you don't even know why. So how do you break free? First, stop waiting for it to get bad enough. Toxicity doesn't need to be dramatic to be valid. If you're in pain, that's enough. You don't need a justifiable reason to leave. You just need to want better for yourself. Second, name it. Say out loud, even if it's just to yourself. This relationship is hurting me. Speak the truth you've been avoiding. Once you name it, you can't unknow it. Third, build your exit strategy quietly. Toxic people don't let go easily. Talk to someone you trust. Set aside money if you need to. Make a plan. You don't owe him a warning, especially if you feel unsafe. Your safety comes first, always. Fourth, expect the love bombing. The moment you start pulling away, he'll become the man you fell in love with. He'll promise to change, he'll cry, he'll be sweet. But here's the truth. Temporary change to keep you trapped is not real change. Watch the pattern, not the performance. And finally, grieve the fantasy. You're not just leaving him, you're leaving who you hoped he'd become, the future you imagined, the version of love you wanted. That grief is real. Honor it, but don't let it keep you in a situation that's killing you slowly. Here's what I need you to hear. Leaving doesn't mean you failed. Staying in something that diminishes you, that's the real failure. And I know you're scared. I know you've invested years. Maybe you share kids. Maybe finances are tangled. But your life is not a sunk cost. You are not obligated to suffer just because you've already suffered. You deserve a love that feels like peace, not a war zone you're trying to survive. You deserve to take up space, to speak freely, to be celebrated, not tolerated. If this resonated, share it with a woman who needs permission to choose herself. And drop a comment telling me, what's one unspoken sign you finally recognized? You're not alone in this, and you're stronger than you think. I'll see you in the next one. Stay radical.